When something ends, what do you feel? If it's a good show, it may be cathartic. If you're sucked into the plot and your favorite character dies right at the end, you could be driven more to sadness. When it's badly written, you might be angry at the show or even its writers. So, what would happen if one of your favorite games ends? The characters suck you into the plot. It's stellarly written from the very beginning to the very end. And somehow, the story leaves you with disgust. This video will be talking about 1000 Times Resist. Luckily, it does have multiple endings and the feelings that it gave me are completely personal. So don't worry, even showing a spoiler warning will not spoil the game for you. Although, if you do continue to watch this video, assume that I will spoil everything from here on out. 1000 Times Resist is a game where I feel like I know what's going on by talking to everyone about this world, hearing their stories and listening to them talk. However, when it comes to the All-Mother, or her generation, we know nothing. All the sisters talk about her like she's some god, someone all-knowing and infallible, someone who you are unable to go against. Watcher, having learned this for her whole life, finds her best friend do that exact thing. Hoping to make the right choice, she tells Principal about what transpired, and that leads to...
This is the offending party confessing their sins. This is them burning for their sins. Again, in more detail. Once more. The end.
Now from this point on, Watcher communes with the other sisters. These communions are real. They show us the reality of the All-Mother, Iris. Through the first half of the game, we see how selfish, arrogant, stubborn, and entitled she actually is. Near the end, it reveals that she is the one that keeps them imprisoned in this giant complex, making them unable to live their lives. Watcher does not want to acknowledge this, but all she can do is watch. Healer also doesn't want to, so she tries to stay oblivious to what they even witnessed, even daring her to say it to Principal. Eventually, there was the straw that broke the camel's back. This has to end now.
6-1, Mother. Everything I've done for you.
Throughout the rest of the game, you realize what has actually happened. Iris did have flaws, yes, but we all do. Throughout our lives, we can be selfish. We're allowed to be stubborn at times. Although, some could take advantage of that to have leverage on you and end your life. Principal framed Iris as the one who was in the wrong, knowing that Watcher would try and rebel to go against her. She is the one who really manipulates everyone behind the scenes to finally get what she wanted. The provisional government is made by Knower and Principal, and we get another shot of life in this world as Blue. But this world is not right. This is no way to live. People are segregated in different classes, roles, and certain people are again being put at this godly pedestal. Again, this is no way to live. Just like Iris's parents, Iris and Watcher, Blue rebels, trying to create a home worth living in for everyone. Sadly, sacrifice is needed to be made. Blue wanted to see change, and this was the only way. Until Fixer is confirmed alive. Blue and Principal both survive the explosion that Blue caused. Luckily, with the help of Fixer, we finally have a better way to resolve this as peacefully as possible. This ends up forcing us to make a choice. These choices matter and decide what ending you receive. There are right and wrong answers. Leaving Mauve or the Red Guards up will make them kill you, and killing the Jaos or sisters leaves you with guilt for the rest of your life, knowing this is wrong. There are non-canon endings, and don't even end the game. There are, however, two endings that are considered the true endings. Epitaph's Blue and Epitaph's Red. But I like it to call them more the red ending and the blue ending. Luckily, I got the ending that I love, the blue ending.
I'm usually here alone, so thank you for coming with me.
Here we now play as a Jao and follow Blue to the old orchard. We walk around and give our respects to all the sisters who died. Blue writes some form of a poem and lets the Jao take something from them into her own life. For you, something secret, something funny, something sparkling, soft. She even describes Principal, someone she hated more than anything else, as someone who tried to be a better mother than her own. Something merciful. The Jao even reacts with,
"All we can do is try, right?"
in my eyes, this ending is perfect. Anything I've ever wanted. An ending read, Principal, the one who by now is infamous for deceiving, misleading, and rewriting, is the only one that survives. This time, she is the winner who wrote for the unnamed Jao. A watcher without grace, a fixer who should let things stay broken, a bang bang fire with clumsy wandering who fought the gun and lost, and a terrorist Blue. I have never felt this way about a story. The only way I can explain it is a form of disgust. Even though she was wronged in the past and has pacified near the end, I feel like she was beyond forgiveness for everything she did and allowed others to do in the middle. I can only describe this as disgust. Now, if you watched up until now, I want you to play the game yourself and form your own opinion. My view of the ending is completely mine and absolutely subjective. Even while writing this video, my own feelings have shifted bit by bit. So please make your own opinion and tell me how wrong I really am. Red to Blue.
As warm as it had seemed to be, and it feels very far from me, and it feels very far from me.